Guys, it's your boy, and this is a review of Rampo Kitan game of Laplace. Hope you based off the works of Edogawa Rampo of his 50th anniversary of his death in 1965, Rampo Kitan game of Laplace. This story takes place in a middle school while our main character Kobayashi is framed for the murder of his teacher. And in order to prove himself, he has to prove to the detective Igachi that he's innocent in order to catch the killer. He gets to the killer, and he becomes Igachi's assistant. Now, this 11-episode series focuses on our three main characters, Hashiba, Igachi, and Kobayashi. One of the most greatest traps since Baka X Test. Now, I'll go to the characters. Kobayashi. I'll start him off. Kobayashi. His character. I don't know how to, like he's desensitized to this. Like, he's, like, when he woke up, and to see his teacher's dead body, he was unfazed. Which is not a natural human reaction. You're gonna be faced by a dead body with no head. But he's not. And what people find horrific and sad, he finds amusing. Now, it's kind of explained later on why he's like this. But I guess it would make sense, like, if you're bored of life, like, bored to the point that if you get to solve murders, it makes you excited and want to have fun. Now, other main character, Igachi, the detective. Igachi is probably one of the most swoon characters. He's a good fighter, good looking, a detective, but he only solved one case. I think. Well, I would think. Because mostly it's Kobayashi solving these murders with some of Kobayashi's help. But it's still Kobayashi in general solving all these murders. Murders. And we get introduced to this one girl, Lizard. I think her name was Lizard, something like that. But we introduced to her, and there's, like, what I hate to say about this anime, it leaves a lot of stuff unsettled. Like, a lot of stuff unsettled. Let's get this up there. It leaves a lot of stuff unsettled. Like, I just felt like the ending was not the ending itself. I felt like there was something more to the ending, but it kind of wasn't. And that was all of the main characters. Even Shadow, well, not Shadow. Well, yeah, even Shadow Man. Now, he actually has a path with the main antagonist of the series, Hashiba. Okay, Hashiba is Kobayashi's best friend, and he is the son of the Prime Minister, and that's probably, that's kind of all we know about him, which is sad, because he's an interesting character. He's not as interesting as Kobayashi and Igachi, but he's still an interesting character. He's one of the main characters. And I wish he, kind of touched upon that, but he didn't. Let's see. And there's other characters, which is, like, the other detectives, the Shadow Man, which is best boy in the series, and Lizard Girl, and 20 Faces. No. What the funny thing is, this Laplace demon theory is actually a real fucking theory. Like, not for the anime, it's actually a real theory, because I saw it, and then I mentioned it in Steins Gate. Now, I just don't know how to do this series. Because, like, so much stuff in this series felt like filler. And so much stuff, like, felt like I felt sorry for that one detective guy. His backstory was fucking sad. It was fucking sad. And, like, look, if you were that guy, you'd probably do the same thing. I would. It's kind of like a Kira thing. With that detective guy. I won't say his name, because that's spoiler-ish. But yeah. And, man, this series just... It felt like this thing left a lot of things unsettled and undone and unsolved, and it had good animation for it. Especially with Kobayashi. I initially thought that it was just his way of not dealing with people, because I thought that he felt people to be like unnecessary. Not that, but like he didn't have an interest in people, so he brought them out. And it's kind of foreshadowed. No, it's not foreshadowed, but it is shown in one episode. I think it was like 9 or 8, when for a second there it blocked out, I think, Hashiba's face, and he looked shocked, and then we went normal. That's something that I wish that we touched upon more with the anime, instead of about the other murders. The murders itself, some of them felt like predictable, like really, really predictable. And even the villain, he was predictable. And I really would have wished that they would have made some of the stuff, plot points in this anime, unpredictable. But still, it's a good anime. It's not one of the greatest animes of this year, but it's a really good one. The characters and the interaction to each other is good. Some characters get backstories, like the Shadow Man, Egishi, our main antagonists. But there's some characters who don't get any backstory at all, only a little bit. Like our main character, Kobayashi, Hashiba, the lizard woman, her relationship with Egishi. What was that? Like, were they a thing in the past? Were they friends? Were they like partners? And she did something to fuck it up. And was put in that cell. There's a lot of things unsettled and undone in this series, and I hate that. But the opening for this anime is really, really good. I could not make myself skip it to watch the anime. I was jabbing up to that opening. The ending, I liked it. It was good. And my personal opinion and thing about this thing is, like, there's a lot of things unsettled. Like the final episode, I I don't know how to feel about the ending. Like, it just, I wouldn't call it what's the potential, but it just felt unfinished in a way. Like, there was no closure between Egishi and 20 Faces. There was no closure between Hashiba and Kobayashi. There was no closure. There was no thing. Even Koga. There was no. I guess you wouldn't say that there was closure with him, but I don't. Like, I just don't know. Hopefully one day it'll get a manga release, and I'll get to read it to learn more, or someone can send me the novel and translate it for me. I don't even know. But this, like, even one thing, like, I'll show you a picture right now, but like unsolved, like, it was brought up and never touched upon. Like the teacher, that teacher, I initially thought the teacher was gonna be like a main villain or like a villain, but she wasn't, and she was there to be there. And especially when I went back in the episodes and watched it over again, she had these cuts on her wrist. What are these? What did, like, why? Like, did she? It's just like, why? It's just like, was she? Like, was she in a bad place at one point in her life? Like, what initially led her to do this? Like, it even showed it on her arm one episode. I think it was episode 3 or 2 or 4. But it actually showed her cuts on her arms. And I just never, like, that just felt like that felt unsolved. Like, that felt like there didn't be more, but it wasn't. All in all, this anime does have problems, but it's still a really good anime. Well, not really good, but it's still a good anime. Along with the plot, characters, sound, music, and my personal enjoyment, I would have to rate this. I'd have to rate Rampo Kitan, Laplace, a 6.4 out of 10. Because I really did enjoy it. But after watching it and rewatching it and watching it again, there's too many things that I felt that was like there could be more to it, but it wasn't. Or it didn't have enough screen time, or like more material to go on. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review. One of my first reviews ever on this channel, Astro Series review. And yeah, I'm pretty nervous about this. I know I fucked up on a lot of stuff, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe for more videos, and have a good day or night where you live. My 2 recommendations for this series is, of course, a Conan, a Ropa, and if you want a good mystery series, let's see, Death Note was one, but it wasn't, yeah, it wouldn't be a mystery, wouldn't. But yeah, whatever. Hope you enjoyed this review. Bye.